The suspect accused of fatally shooting conservative activist Charlie Kirk is back in court right now. The suspect's lawyers and the Utah County Sheriff's Office have asked the court to ban cameras from the hearings, but now local and national news organizations are asking for access. Now, the suspect is facing 7 felony counts, including aggravated murder in the September killing of Kirk at the event in Orem, Utah. We want to bring in ABC News contributor and trial attorney Brian Buckmire for more on this. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Faith. How you doing?
Hey, so these media companies, they filed this motion that they're seeking a limited party status. What exactly does that mean?
So a limited party status is when a party who is not at the center of a proceeding, the people in the center of a proceeding here would be the state of Utah, and Tyler Robinson says that there's a specific interest and a very unique outcome of that case, and they want limited status so they can argue or advance their case. In this situation, you have the media, who is neither the state of Utah nor the criminal defendant, saying, hey, we have an interest here to televise and show the public this very public proceeding, which is supposed to be public proceeding based on the First Amendment. So give us limited status so we can make that argument, so we can publicize this hearing in this case.
So when a motion like this is filed, what factors are typically considered in whether to allow access in the case to the media?
So it's a competition between two interests. You have the First Amendment right to have a public proceeding for a criminal case like this, where we all, as individuals of this country, have a right to view what's going on in this trial, but also the individual constitutional right to the criminal defendant. And we're hearing both played out by both sides, the defense attorney and the media lawyers. The media lawyers saying that this is a public case, is a high-profile case. We're all talking about it. A very prominent figure was assassinated. The world and the country has a right to hear about it. But the defense is saying that this could taint the potential jury pool and deny Robinson a fair and impartial jury. The judge will take both interests and try to figure out what kind of compromise can be made.
And as I mentioned earlier, the suspect is back in court. So what are you watching for as an attorney?
So right now, we're pretty early on in the case. I want to see what motions and arguments are going to be made. Like we saw a few weeks ago with the Luigi Mangione case and the suppression hearing, what type of evidence is the defense going to try to kick out of this case to try to make a better argument? We know the prosecution is seeking the death penalty here. Oftentimes in death penalty cases, the extreme focus by the defense is trying to get the death penalty off the table. What arguments are going to be made about that? Are we going to hear about mental health? Are we going to hear about suppression? Are we going to hear about key evidence? What's the trajectory of this case? That's what I'm looking to listen to.
I know there's a lot of interest in this story, so we'll continue following it for everyone. Brian Buckmire, thank you so much.